Man, I swear I felt like a late night host doing these type of videos, just uploading them late at night. But I do apologize for that, guys. I do work during the day to make a living, but you know what? I think you guys like these late night uploads, as far as I know. But anyway, speak about late night videos. I found an interesting video. Now, this dude made an interesting video. I mean, it's really interesting. Basically, he's commenting in this video about how people don't know the management in 343, bitching and complaining about it, then ranting about the bandwagons of hate. It's going to be an interesting video. Especially this beginning clip of, well, let me just play it for you.
Listen here, fellas. I'm fucking mad. Let's get some poggers in the goddamn chat.
Yeah, trust me, I cringed when he did that. I don't understand why he put that in the video. He could have cut it off at a more better spot to do it, but yeah, that one was just, wow. Continuing on with the video.
Guys, here's the thing. You know me, I'm a pretty easygoing guy. It takes a lot for me to really get upset about something. I'm not upset tonight. I just want to talk about this video I made, right? Where I sat down with another member of the Xbox Era crew, Abe, who, if you know me, you know Abe. We're both very positive Halo fans.
I just want to kind of cut off in the video real quickly to basically tell you guys something. This dude right here is not what we call positive fan. We call these type of people toxic positive fans. And I'm going to show you later in the video, along with another video he has on his channel to prove my point.
Who are critical of 343. Don't get me wrong. The complete lack of awareness of the comments on this video right now is staggering to me. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean right now. If you've watched this video today, Abe and I discussed for about 19 minutes. In reality, it was about 30 minutes, but we cut it down. We discuss the discourse around 343's leadership at the time, right now, right? A lot of people in the Halo community are saying, you know, we should get rid of 343's management. Obviously, they need a shakeup. Things aren't going well. The game is doomed. You know, this, that, and the fucking other.
Yep, and I agree with them. Some of these people like Bonnie Ross, Kiki Wolf, and Frank O'Connor, and two others that I'm not going to mention in this video right now, need to be removed from the Halo franchise because they are doing a lot more damage to the Halo franchise than they are even making positive ripples within the gaming community.
And it's laughable. This sort of like a weird gatekeepy sort of approach to trying to figure out who should or should not be working at 343.
Exactly, and I'm so happy the Halo community has finally discovered what gatekeeping is, and we need to remove the bad actors that are within 343 to prevent even more Halo games that are coming down the line to turn out how they turned out, like Halo 4, Halo 5, Halo Infinite, you know, that type of thing. That's why we are encouraging gatekeeping. Because in the previous communities that had troubles like these, they had gatekeeping and they pushed until they got the results that they wanted with their community. The Dark Souls community is the best example of this. You want to know why? For years upon years, journalists and these so-called gamers refused to get good or even tried to get good at the game and tried to put a narrative saying that, oh, handicapped people can't play this game. People with learning disabilities can't play this game. You got to have an easy mode for these people in there. And Miyazaki just saw through the bullshit and laughed in their face. You know what he did instead for these type of people? Instead, he opened up the world of Elden Ring and allowed people to go around and do other things instead of just going the linear path and killing bosses. That was like the most smartest thing I've ever heard in my life, and I am very impressed the Dark Souls community came together, band together, and gatekeeped the people that were just, how can I say this, exploiting people with disabilities in order to get the easy way out.
Here's the thing. We made this video talking about Joe Staten specifically because Joe Staten is the one that's in charge of the game. I'm very passionate about this right now. Joe Staten is the one that's in charge of this game right now. So it matters. We need to talk about Joe Staten because if you're talking about getting rid of management, he's included. You can't cherry pick people that have important roles at this company and be like, well, You know, this comment right here. I think the consensus around a management shakeup is focus on everyone but Joe Staten. He was brought in at the last possible minute to save Infinite.
And I agree with that statement. You want to know why, dude? It's because Joe Staten came in the last year before Infinite launched into a total mess that came to the public eye. It's like I said previously in my other videos. I blame management for this. Not Joe Staten, other management like Kiki Wolf, Bonnie Ross, and Frank O'Connor.
I'm not familiar with the entirety of 343 management, but Kiki Wolfkill has been there for a while and needs to go. Halo 4, 5, and Infinite between them have not had a solid good launch. First of all, Kiki Wolfkill has not had anything to do with these games since the middle of Halo 5's development.
Wow, he got something right. Yeah, Kiki hasn't been part of the development of Halo Infinite, but she was like halfway through of Halo 5. God, that explains the bad writing.
She got a promotion. She is now, in fact, in charge of transmedia at 343. That means books, the television show, anything else they may be doing that is not the game.
Yeah, and I wonder why people are saying that we need to fire Kiki Wolf, because, you know, that Paramount show of that new Halo show was really such a banger, wasn't it, dude? And, you know, I wonder who was it really that gave that promotion to Kiki Wolf. It kind of rhymes with Bonnie Ross, you know. It sounds very familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. I can't remember the name of who it is, you know. Can't be that Ross person, you know. Can't be.
You literally tell me that you don't know enough about 343's management and then just pull a name out of your ass that you recognize and say she needs to go? Fuck yourself. What is that? Are you fucking kidding me?
And this is the part of the video where I encourage gatekeeping certain people from the Halo community. You want to know why? Because this dude is the part of the reason why our community is so scattered. You know, nobody wants to be civil anymore. Nobody wants to sit down and have a talk of like, where did we go wrong with this game? What happened? Why did we allow 343 to last this long and just absolutely destroy one of our favorite franchises so they can make a quick buck? Remember earlier when I was talking about his toxic positivity and stuff? Yeah, well, that's actually coming from a different community that he's a part of.
Dude, slice him up, you know? This is a game show. Where's the Steve Harvey? Ah! Baby, I got it! Holy shit, fucking finally. Hell yeah.
Do I really need to say anything more about how this dude's brain functionality works? Because that toxic positivity is coming to Halo, and we really need to gatekeep it.
Dude, we are talking about Bonnie Ross, not Joseph Staten, who only got there not long ago at all. Hey, Fat, I love you too, buddy. Here's the thing, my dudes. You can't cherry pick what managers, what leadership you want kicked out of the company.
Says who we can't cherry pick who we want out of the Halo franchise. Are you kidding me, dude? The past decade, they have just absolutely dropped the ball. They have decayed the Halo series into something that I don't even recognize anymore.
If 343 is getting shaken up, if 343 is getting disbanded and Halo handed off to another studio, Joseph Staten doesn't get to just tag along because he's the good one. I see Frank O'Connor's name, Bonnie Ross's name, and Kiki Wolfkill's name being pulled out. Here's the thing. Bonnie Ross is the head of the studio. If Kiki Wolfkill is in charge of transmedia, Frank O'Connor being the franchise development director, Frank O'Connor determines the direction that the franchise moves in, doesn't really have a whole lot to do with the game. Kiki Wolfkill literally has nothing to do with the game. She only directs transmedia, which means everything other than the game. And then Bonnie Ross is over all of this. She's over Joe. She's over Frankie. She's over Kiki. She's over anyone, any name that you can think of at 343. Joe Staten, Brian Gerard, John Unichek, Kiki Wolfkill, Frank O'Connor, literally anybody. David Ellis, like just names I'm pulling off the top of my head. All of these people are good people that care about this franchise, that care about the game.
This idiot did just not just say what I think he said. Kiki Wolf, Frank O'Connor, and Bonnie Ross cares about the series. Oh, that is laughable. Dude, you should go to the circus and be a clown.
Bonnie Ross has so little to do with this game. She makes high-level decisions. She would be in charge of, are we going to stick with Infinite, or should we pivot to focus on a new title? She would be in charge of that, but she has nothing to do with the fucking balance updates or the launch of the game.
Bro, I'm going to mention two people right now. Bonnie Ross and Phil Spencer are probably the two that probably forced this game out because, you know, they want to make quotas and stuff. And that's all they really true care about. They don't care about Halo. They're more worried about hitting that broader audience. Anybody remember that one?
You guys have to understand that, like, yeah, the Slipspace engine is new and exciting and it's great, and by industry standards it is considered a new engine because the majority of it, even if it's a 51% majority, the majority of it is new. It's still got fucking spaghetti code that 25-year-old programmers and engineers at Bungie back in 1999 threw together haphazardly.
And we're just supposed to accept that, like, oh, you know what? You know, it's a piece of shit. You know, the live service barely works anymore. You know, the game's glitching out, giving everybody seizures and stuff. Oh, it's because it's 51% new. Get the fuck out of here, dude. That is the poorest excuse I've ever heard in my life. I don't know if this dude's brain's functioning at all, but let me remind the audience about something. About a couple months ago, either freaking one, Xbox just bought Activision for $68.7 billion fucking dollars, okay? And you're telling me that they can't spend money on making a new fucking engine that's going to be easier for the developers to make a Halo game? But you, dude, you are absolutely toxic positivity to this community and need to be gatekeeped right the hell now, or Halo is going to be in a bigger mess than it is, just like with Destiny.
This whole, like, calling for people being fired from the studio is fucking hilarious. You guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. These people know what this game is supposed to be. These people care about this game.
The ground developers are probably the people that do care about Halo, okay? I see the effort that they put into this game, and I recognize it. But all that is foreshadowed over the rush of this game, the actual revamp of the game, the absolute mismanagement of this game, the absolute corruption that is in this game that has plagued the Halo franchise for the last fucking decade. And it's because of people like you that allowed this stuff to happen. And I have 2 videos proving that I know what I'm talking about. And a lot of the community knows what they're talking about because they helped me a lot with some of that info. And I owe the Halo community a big thank you for pointing me in the right direction, finding out where the corruption came from and how it seeped in.
Especially moving forward now. Why would you want to change up management when things are starting to get, like, put on the right path? You really, I mean, obviously, right? No one is asking for Joe to leave. That makes sense. Why would you ask for Joe to leave? Joe's doing everything right. Cool beans, dude. That's not what the fuck we're talking about right now. We're talking about changing the management at a studio that has been, whether you like it or not, given the responsibility of shepherding, of piloting the ship that is Halo.
The reason why we want to change it up is because they keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. And they refuse to acknowledge it and actually improve on themselves. Do you know what we get for our loyalty for waiting for them to bring out content? We give them enough time. We got 2 fucking game modes and 2 fucking maps. But oh, I should pull my pants down and let 343 run train on my ass, huh? Dude, you are whack as hell.
They're finally getting into a rhythm. They're finally hiring people after all of these years of using fucking contractors. They're finally getting people to learn the engine and understand the tools and develop better pipelines for content delivery. And they're finally not crunching anymore. I have had half a dozen friends work at 343 and tell me about how fucking terrible it was at one point in time, and how that's not the story that they hear anymore, and how much they would much rather be there now than when they were there during Halo 4 or 5 or even early Infinite.
I really doubt, bro, you have friends working over there at Halo. I really do doubt that, to be completely honest with you. And you like to say, well, they're not crunching as hard. Well, you know, the Door Glass reviews like to say very, very much different, that they were definitely crunched hard. And not only that, too, they were belittled as human beings over there, too. So, I mean, I'm not going to trust you. I'm going to trust the Glassdoor reviews because they seem to be a little more realistic in this situation. And it was stupid of 343 to fire those contractors. You want to know why? It's because they got used to the engine. They got used to making levels. They got used to making the guns and all that type of stuff. But no. They needed to hire new contractors and then reteach them and waste all that time. Yeah, 6 months. Yeah, it's the perfect touch, bro. It's perfect touch for a Halo Infinite in the current situation it's in right now. Just perfect.
343 is finally getting this game into a place where it makes sense, where things are going to start happening. We're already seeing it. 343 has teased so much for this season. We have a roadmap that people are happy with.
Oh, really? People are happy with the roadmap. Okay, the unanimous, and I'm talking about everybody, are not happy. We only have 2 new game types and 2 new maps. Yeah, everybody's happy with a roadmap. Yeah, we're going to get co-op, network co-op in freaking August. We're going to get the beta Forge, Forge beta out in September. Yeah, we're all happy with this. Yay, let's kiss 343's ass.
We know that things are getting better little by little. And now you guys just decide, like, fuck them. It needs to be completely washed. Completely wash their hands of it. Let them sidestep, let them go away, let them do something else, or break up the studio and hand this off to somebody else, literally anybody else. The only person that kind of makes sense doesn't. The only company that kind of makes sense to hand this franchise to would not and is not interested in developing Halo.
If you're talking about Max Hoberman, if I said his name correctly, and if I did not say it correctly, I am sorry. Are you talking about the guy that originally made the UIX design for Halo 2 and Halo 3? Yeah, bit of a spoiler alert. I'm pretty sure the dude wants to, and I don't think you need to speak for him. Actually, just a couple months ago, too, Certain Infinity made an announcement that Microsoft and 343 are deepening their relationship.
What are you talking about? Change everything. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not saying that Max Hoberman's in charge of Halo, and again, Certain Infinity doesn't want Halo. I'm sure that they would do a great job. I'm sure that if Max Hoberman decided tomorrow, like, you know what, I do want to be the guy in charge of Halo, that there's a conversation to be had there. 100%. But Certain Infinity isn't big enough to support Halo.
Let me tell you something, buddy. You don't need a big, huge studio in order to support a big AAA game. No, what you need is people with dedication, heart, and skill in order to get the stuff out. But apparently, you have to have army upon army, body on body, in order to just make something.
What? They're not going to buy Certain Infinity and then staff them up when they already have a studio of around 400 people that's only growing because they know they need more people and healthier setups to deliver the content that people are demanding.
Microsoft should buy Certain Infinity. You want to know why? Because it seems like they care about Halo. It seems like they are a well-functioning machine to get products finished and get them out and at a timely and pretty efficient manner.
It's a live service game. I'm really, really sorry that the first year isn't going great, but it's a fucking live service game, and no live service game goes well its first year. None of them. Rainbow Six, Destiny, fucking none of them.
Yes, we understand that, but this game has failed so hard at the aspect of live service that it's probably one of the worst live services that have ever graced the gaming community. And I'm not the only one who thinks that. There's a lot of other people who think that, and trust me, the sentiment around Halo Infinite right now is not good.
I don't understand the fucking entitlement that people have about this franchise. I get it. You've been with it for 20 years.
There it is. He just showed his true self. The entitlement. Okay, motherfucker. I love when idiots like you use that word, the entitlement. Motherfucker, there is no entitlement here. There is a specific standard when you make a Halo game. And trust me, throughout the whole decade, it's been nothing but a steady decline with 343 in making a Halo game. So excuse us for having standards within a franchise that have had this for the past 10, 20, 30 years of this franchise that we love and we've been building up, and 343 just comes around and just absolutely destroys it. So I'm sorry, dude, that you don't have standards of your own of how things should be. Because obviously, you're more entangled with the mind of, oh my god, the corporation. Yes, I must protect the corporation. I must not criticize. I must consume. The rest of the video is just absolutely useless. He's just repeating himself and just brings absolutely nothing new to the table, except for the fact that we should just kiss 343's ass and let them do the process that they've been doing for the last decade, even though it's an absolute failure of what they've been doing the last decade. Anyway, thank you guys for listening to me rant and rave. I really do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy the content, please leave me a like and comment in the comment section. I love talking to you guys. And hey, if you guys really did enjoy the content and you want more of it, subscribe to the channel. It's always free, and I'll never charge you guys for subscribing to the channel. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching, and I cannot wait to see you guys in another video I'm going to be posting this week. Actually, I'm going to be posting 3 other videos, so keep an eye out for that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, fam.